and enticing people to hide inside and to stir up trouble. New tonight, our Nathan Vickers joins us live along the North Riverfront, where businesses are concerned about one particular building that just today had smoke coming from inside. Nathan?
Yeah, that's right. You know, there are a few different businesses here along North Broadway, and they've been really interested in trying to bring back the North Riverfront. But they've been concerned about a building that's down sort of by the railroad tracks that they say has become an increasing problem for the area. And today, we kind of got a glimpse at some of those problems. In the North Riverfront, Julian Jordan and his family see potential. They run Jordan's Warehouse and the Broadway Boat Bar.
Not only do we want to develop the old historic real estate, we wanted to bring life to the area and bring people here.
Others see opportunities too. Next door, a new restaurant, Ricardo's, opened this summer.
We have a chance to rebuild a neighborhood that was so gorgeous a long time ago.
But they've also seen the challenges here.
There is a lot of rundown buildings.
Recently, they've been concerned about one particular building, the Cotton Belt Freight Depot, home to an encampment with dozens of tents.
It has been ripped apart over the years by people coming in and out of the building, taking anything of value and just vandalizing the space.
Jordan says they've seen increasing problems lately with drugs, criminal activity, and fire calls.
It creates an essence of a not safe area.
And today, when he walked us around the building,
This is a daily occurrence.
he noticed smoke coming out of the window.
It's at the Cotton Belt Freight Depot.
Jordan called it in to the fire department, who came to check it out.
We have to extinguish it. You can't have a burning barrel inside of a structure.
Captain Garen Mosby says calls like this happen more often as the weather gets colder. And while fires started inside a concrete structure like this one are not likely to burn down the whole building, there's still a risk for the people inside.
Our primary goal is to keep people safe. It's unfortunate that we had to extinguish the warming fire, but in a broader space, that's actually keeping the folks safe.
The property owner is listed as Justine Peterson, a not-for-profit that's been successful in redeveloping other properties in the area like this one down the street. But Jordan and his family say the city and the region need to do more to reinvest in the area.
Trying to bring business to the area, trying to police the area as much as we can. But again, the resources are limited. Policing is one.
He's worried the situation near his business is getting out of hand.
The amount of trash that's been built up, the tents, the animals running wild down there, all of the above just give the essence of the Wild West. It's sad to see.
That building is also in the National Register of Historic Sites. We reached out to the city and to Justine Peterson to find out more about what's going on there and what could be done to secure that building. We did not get a response from either. Reporting live in St. Louis, Nathan Vickers, First Alert 4.
Nathan, thanks.